In this question, we're given a formula to work out the cost of printing on a t-shirt. And the word formula is simply a rule for working out something. And in the first part of the question, we're asked how much it would cost to print 3 colours. So let's use this formula. So it's 60 pence times the number of colours. So we've got 3 colours. So our price P would be 60 times the number of colours. And we said that there's 3 colours. Plus £1.25. Now you have to be careful here. Let me just go to the side and write down £1.25. Now this is in pence and this is in pounds. So we need to change this into pence. And all you simply do is move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So that becomes 125 pence. So we can write that there. 125. So our calculation is 60 times 3 plus 125. Now the question is, do you do times or add first? And we've done this before with bid mass. And the B is for brackets. The I is for index, or that little number at the top. D is for divide. M is for multiply. A is for add. And S is for subtract. So you have to do it in this order. So when we look at these two, you've got times or multiply there. And that comes before add. So we need to do this calculation first. Now, with this sort of question, because this is a whole 10, we can hide the 0. So we can do 6 times 3. And 6 times 3 is 18. Let me have a look. 6, 12, 18. Yes. So 6 times 3 is 18. And this 0 that I hid earlier, I can return it. Add 125. So now this is what my price is. Now I need to add these two. So I'm going to take this across and do a column addition. So 180 add 125. This is our ones or units column. This is our tens column. And the third column is the hundreds column. Now we simply add these. 0 add 5 is 5. 8 add 2 is 10. So we put the 0 down and carry the 1 over to the next column. So that's 1, add 1 is 2. Add this 1 we've carried over is 3. So the 3 goes there. So this is our answer, 305 pence. Now how do we turn that into pounds? So we know the decimal point is there, and we simply move the decimal point back twice, once and twice. So our answer is £3 and 5 pence. So be careful with that. That's 5 pence, not 50 pence. In the second part of the question, we're told that Amina has £5 to spend, and we have to work out the largest number of colours she can print on her t-shirt. So our first calculation is £5 take away £1.25. Now we can do that as column subtraction. So let me do that here. £5 take away £1.25. 0 take away 5 we can't do, so this 0 has to go to its neighbour and borrow 1. It can't, so this 0 has to go to this column to borrow 1. So we cross out the 5 and it becomes a 4. Now the one we've borrowed turns that 0 into a 10. So this is 10. Now this 0 can borrow 1. So we cross this 10 out and it becomes a 9. So now this 0 becomes 10. So our calculation is 10 take away 5, which is 5. Now it's 9 take away 2, which is 7. And we have to carefully line up the decimal point. And it's 4 take away 1, which is 3. So 5 take away 1.25 is 3.75. And that's like saying £3.75. So we have £3.75 to spend on colours, and each colour costs 60 pence. Now one way of doing this is turn this into pence. So £3.75 is 375 pence, because we said you move the decimal point 2 times to the right. So the decimal point's there now. Now, how can we find out how many 60 pences are in there? So let's start. 60 plus 60. 0 add 0 is 0. 6 add 6 is 12. So we put the 2 there and carry the 1 over. Now we need to get to 375. We're only on 120. So let's add another 60. 120 plus 60. 0 add 0 is 0. 6 add 2 is 8. 1 add nothing is 1. We've got to 180. So let's carry on. 180 add 60. 0 add 0 is 0. 8 add 6 is 14. So we put the 4 down and we carry the 1 to the next column. 1 add 1 is 2. So our answer is 240. We've still not reached 375. So let's add another 60. 240 add 60. 0 add 0 is 0. 4 add 6 is 10. So we put the 0 down and we carry the 1 to the next column. 2 add 1 is 3. So we've got 300. We've still not reached our target. So let's add one more 60. 300 add 60. 0 add 0 is 0. 0 add 6 is 6. 3 add nothing is 3. So we've got 360. It's just less than that. And I can tell straight away that if I add another 60, I'll go over that. So I've not got enough for another colour. So how many 60s have I added? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the maximum number of colours is 6 colours that can be put on the t-shirt for £5.